I think every museum should be free. Museum are places where people learn about history, culture, plus important even from the past. And main purpose is to teach people, not to make money. What is the purpose of a museum? To teach people or to sell the ticket?
Can you repeat?
What is the purpose of a museum? To teach people or to sell ticket?
I totally agree with you, but they can use mobile phone to search about history. I think every museum should be free because if it's free, they don't have money to continue the museum. My question is, do you like the hot, dark, and dirty museum? My question is, do you like the hot, dark, and dirty museum?
I don't like that museum because you know that in the reality, no, there aren't any museum that dirty and hot because they have money. Every museum, that some museums are free, but they can always have they can always make it very good, and they have the operation cost. They can talk to the government that the government give them money to work. I think I don't agree with you that they can use mobile phones to search on the internet about the history. Do you like I know that students think history is boring because they only read in textbook, only know it in the internet. But if they go to the museum, they can touch the artifacts. They can really see how the people in the past worked it and lived. So they will respect their country's past more. I think free museums can help students love history. Many students think history is boring because they only read it in textbooks. It's hard to enjoy history when you only see words and dates on a page. Museums make history more real and interesting. Students can see old objects, pictures, and stories from the past. This helps them understand history better and remember it for a longer time. If museums are free, schools can organize more trips and students can visit more often. This can help young people become more interested in history and learn to respect their country's past. If you want students to love history, shouldn't we make museums easier to visit, not harder?
You can repeat. Can you repeat?
I will change the question. Do you love history if you only can see them by words and dates in a textbook? Do you love history if you only can see them by words and dates in the textbook? It's the same way that you learn history in the school. It means that can you be interested in history if you cannot touch the artifacts, if you can see them only in the textbook, in the history books in school?
I think see a museum. You can watch the histories move. You can watch histories move. Movies. Every museum should then be free because the museum need money to maintain buildings. Every museum should then be free because not everyone likes museum. Example, some museums are boring activity. Another question.
Question.
Do you want to go to the museum if another people if you the ticket?
So in conclusion, we think museums shouldn't be free because if it's free, the museum don't have money to maintain the buildings or collect the artifacts. We also not everyone like museums, so if it's free, no, not every people like and go to the museum, see the artifacts and the pictures about the past there. We another opinions on this is the price of the museums is quite cheap, so they can afford this. They can use this not to buy the milk tea or the food, and they can use this to enter the museum, not to buy the food and the games outside.
I partly agree with you, but at the end, our team still thinks that every museum should be free. Because we think everyone should have a chance to learn. Museums are places where people learn about culture, history, and the events in the past. Their main purpose is to teach people, not to make money. Free museums can help students love history too. However, after seeing real objects and stories in a museum, students may become much more interested in learning history.